Well, hello guys, and welcome again to another exciting episode of PubKicks. Today, we'll be learning how to make a server using AYCD, and basically using the AYCD to make a server and saving your image instance, just so that later on when there's a drop, you can easily just open your Amazon server just in case there's a drop. So let's go ahead and let's get this thing going. We're not gonna waste any time here, guys, so we're gonna go ahead and basically we're gonna open our AYCD here. We're gonna do the generator because that's where the server is. Go ahead and minimize this. Okay, as you guys can see here, this thing looks very confusing, so we're gonna go ahead and start by adding AWS. Now I'm not gonna go with the other providers here just because AWS, I know for sure that the image instance works, even though the Google Cloud provider you can get a $300 pre server, but the problem is I tried it before and the server that they give you for free, even though you have $3 of credit, it's not worth it, so we're gonna go ahead and use that because for some reason, even though it's free, the server that they provide you is not something that I'm able to use. So we're gonna go ahead and focus on AWS today, guys. So as you can see here, there's nothing going on. And so you're like, oh, what am I gonna do now, Mr. PubKicks? So we're gonna go ahead and create. As you guys can see here, you can choose which provider you want. So we're gonna go ahead and do AWS. We're gonna go ahead and put PubKicks for the AWS, and you're like, what's the access ID and secret access key? So we're gonna go ahead and find that out today as well, So we're gonna go ahead and go to your aws.amazon.com. We're gonna go sign into your console, and then once you're here, as you guys can see here on the top part right here, we're gonna go click it, and we're gonna go to my security credentials. Once you're in this page right here, you will see right here, it says access keys, access key ID, and secret access key. And then we're gonna create new access key, and then it's created. So right here, there's a button right here saying show access key. Go ahead and click that, and you can see your access key ID and your secret access key as well. Now the problem with this is once you close it, you won't be able to open it again. So I highly suggest that you go ahead and download your key file. So now it's saved as a root key CSV. It's downloaded into my download folder. So I'm gonna go ahead and copy this, the access key ID. Go over here, click that, copy my secret access key, click that, put it over here, and save. So now you guys can see I named it PubKicks, so it's now over here. And that's how easy it is to set up your AWS into your AYCD generator. So now that we're here, we're gonna go ahead and create image instance, guys. This is very quick and easy. As you guys can see, we're just moving along very quick. If you guys don't have a Amazon account, just go ahead and make that on the aws.amazon.com, and put a billing profile in there. And the price for that, you guys will see here in a little bit. So we're gonna go ahead and click here. We're gonna go ahead and click here on the top part where we can start making. We're gonna start making servers, so we're gonna go ahead and click on file right here, create, name of the instance. Let's say I'm gonna make a Valor instance right here. Category, you can put whatever category you want. If you wanna divide it into to whatever category you guys want over there, and then you're gonna choose which provider that you're gonna generate the server instance. But since you created AWS, we're gonna leave it AWS. The credential, I'll go PubKicks because that's what we put in there. How many are we gonna put? We're gonna do 1. We're gonna do North Virginia because that's basically what the process is for the server. and then the machine type. Now this is where you get to choose which machine type you want. So now you can see here, you can choose from 8 core CPU and then 15 gigs of RAM. So you guys can choose which one you want to do. But for me, this is what I do. So I'm gonna tell you guys how I do it, just to save you guys some money, you know. So I'm gonna go look for the cheapest that I can find here. So the cheapest that I can find is this 15 cents. C5A extra large. That's the cheapest. It's 15 cents basically. 15 cents an hour. So I'm gonna go ahead and click that. Tenancy type, you can either do shared or dedicated. Shared, you don't get charged if you run it for as far as tenancy type. Dedicated, they will charge you $7 every time you create an instance with a dedicated tenancy. You know, basically what it means is shared is basically you're just sharing other computers, like hard drive and stuff like that, you know. So if you want something faster, I would go dedicated, but I usually just go shared just because I don't really want to pay $7 every time I generate an instance, you know. So I go do shared. You can choose which how many gigabytes of storage you want. I just leave it at 50, guys, because really all I'm doing here is I'm not really doing anything. I'm just basically all I'm doing is I'm just creating a server for one bot, you know. You guys can choose if you want to destroy it later, if you guys, just in case you forget. I usually just don't even do this anymore. I just destroy it after I use it, you know. So now that that's done, and then you can choose here which kind of Windows you guys want. 16, 19, or 2012 R2. I just leave it at 2016. Since you don't have an image instance right now, that's what we're making. It goes over here, you know. So time zone, Eastern Standard. I go ahead and install Google Chrome on it immediately. I don't install Discord in there because, you know, I just destroy it immediately anyway. And I don't install AYCD there. And then I disabled Internet Explorer security. So I'm going to go ahead and create. So now it's initializing. And this will take a few minutes, guys. So now we just have to wait. Still initializing. Alright, so since that was our first time using it, it took a while for it to work, you know? So now you guys can see here that it's running. Finally, it's running, you know? So now all we have to do is connect to our server. So the easiest thing to do is you just press this plug right here, and all you do is press connect, and it will open up your remote desktop connection, or RDC. So go ahead and connect to it. And then it will ask for your credential, you know. Go ahead and click on more choices, use different account, and then just grab the username and then grab the password, put it here, remember me, okay, and that's fine. Whatever this thing is, just say okay. So now it will open up your server, and then there you have it. There you have it. So it will do a few more security things here, you know. So now that it has fully loaded, as you guys can see here, your server, you know, we're gonna go ahead and install, for example, like I want to use Valor on this on this server, you know. So we're gonna go ahead and go to Google Chrome. We're gonna go ahead and grab the download link from the Valor Discord. We're just doing this as an example, guys, you know. So alright, so now we have the Chrome running here. We're gonna go ahead and paste the Valor. We're gonna go ahead and enter, and then it downloaded now. You guys can see here, already downloaded. We're gonna go ahead and open that up, run it. Alright, so now that we have it open, we're gonna go ahead and log in. And then there you go, there you have your bot. And then what I'm gonna do is, for me to set up, I'm gonna go ahead and Like I told you guys before, whenever you set up, you go, even if it's left to right, for you to set up, you go right to left, that's how it always goes. Or if it's up and down, you go from the bottom first and then up. So settings, you go ahead and put your webhook here. Like you put all the settings that you have already, you put it here. You go proxies, you put all your proxies in here, guys. Go ahead and save that. Profile, go ahead and import your profile, or export it somewhere and then import it here. And then go ahead and make your task. So just go ahead and start making your task on this server right now. So now we're just basically we're using this cheap server, and and it's going. I set up my task, I set up everything, my profile, my proxies, settings, and then after I'm done with this, so let's say we're already done, we're gonna go ahead and close this. And as you guys can see, still running on our generator here. We're gonna go ahead and create instance image. So image name, we're gonna call it Valor, and for example, Yeezy Foam Runner Drop. So we're gonna go ahead and create that, and then it will say it will take about 10 minutes to create. So now it's gonna initialize, and once this wheel stop moving, that means it's done. Well, it stopped moving right now, but it's not done yet. It's still initializing, guys. It will say here finish or something like that. We'll see here. As you guys can see, the server is still running. Alright, so after a few minutes, it will say available. So now that that's done, I'm gonna go ahead and destroy this. So I'm gonna go ahead and stop it. Yup. And you can either click on here, you can either destroy, or click on the X right here. Are you sure to destroy it? Yes. It's not busy. Come on, guys, it's already done. Oh, it's stopping, that's why. It will say stopped. So once you stop it, it will say stopping, and then it will say stop. So while that's stopping, let's say we already destroyed this, so there you go, stop. So I'm gonna go ahead and destroy it. What I do is I always destroy my server, guys, just because like I'm really paranoid about having instance open, just because I'm not sure if they're gonna charge me on that. So I just go ahead and destroy it if I'm not using it. So once that's done, guys, so let's say for example now is the drop day, and we're gonna go ahead and make sure that we're gonna go ahead and make our own server now. So we're gonna go hit create, and we're gonna go ahead and choose the right size server that is right for us. So let's say for example, if I'm gonna run about 2,000 tasks on Valor, I'm gonna make sure that I'm running a sufficient processor and sufficient memory as well, So you guys, like you can do 32 by 64 right here, and it's only gonna cost about $1.23. So let's say we choose that. Let's go ahead and choose that. Same thing with this, the tenancy type and whatever you guys want, the storage size, server type, what kind of Windows. And then when it comes here, it says instance image. Let's go ahead and choose whatever you guys made. And also right here, I made the Valor Yeezy Foam Runner Drop. I'm gonna go ahead and click that and hit create. So now it's initializing again. So let's say this is the server that we are going with for the drop, So again, it was initializing and now it says running. However, even though it says running, it's still trying to install the image instance that we created. So even though it's running, if I hit connect now on this one, guys, see, if I hit connect now, it's not gonna connect. Just because it's not ready yet. The server is not ready. Even though it says it's running, it's not ready. Don't freak out. Don't stop your Don't stop the server, don't destroy it. See, as you guys can see here, it created an error. Just don't freak out. Just wait for a couple of minutes, you know. Go take a piss, I don't know, go make food, go get something, you know. It will take a while. Even though it's just running, it will take a few minutes. So just wait. And as you guys can see, even though you know, like the first time when we did it, it took a while for it to initialize. It's usually like that when it's your first time, you know. Usually the first time, it's always the hardest time, you know. So but then after a few tries, it gets easier. So you know what I mean. But anyway, so after a few minutes here, on the first one, it will run. So just be patient, don't try to do this on the last minute either. So let's say, for example, this one right here, it's a easy drop. Let's say the drop is at 9. I make sure that the server is already up and running around, you know, it's about 7:30, just to give me that time for the buffer. So, you know, if I come across any errors or anything of that matter, you'll be covered, you know. So just make sure that you guys give enough time, because sometimes when creating servers, it does give you a lot of errors when the website is getting flooded. So if it is trap time, there's a lot of people that's trying to create servers. So just give it a few minutes, you know, like just be patient with it, guys. So alright, we're gonna go ahead and try this again. See if this thing will connect now. And as you guys can see, it's asking for my credential again, more choice. So you guys can use this, but I usually use Royal TS. If you guys want me to use Royal TS and you guys want me to go over Royal TS in another video, just go ahead and comment it down below, you know, and let me know if you guys want me to use that. So let's go ahead and go ahead and log in here, you know. So after we log in here, as you guys can see, here it is again, our server, and it's starting. But now that we basically made a server with our image instance, whatever we have on that image instance will be on this server as well. So as you guys can see here, the Valor is still installed. And if you guys put the profile, the proxies, and all of that stuff, it will still be all in here. You know, like Valor takes a while to open up, guys. The image instance will basically recreate whatever you guys saved from the beginning, you know. So which is a very useful tool when it comes to AYCD and making your servers. I mean, you can do this manually. You can save your instance manually as well, but it's not really suggestible. I don't know, like for me, like it can be done, but it takes a lot more steps than it is with AYCD, you know. So as you guys can see here, it's now, the Valor is now opening up. So basically it just whatever I did before, it will still be here. There you go. See, this is what I typed earlier on the webhook, and it's still here. So, and then there you have it. That's how you do this. So when I'm done with this, I go ahead and close it, and I go ahead and just destroy the server. Now, the problem with this, guys, so with this right here, even though it's saying available, it's still basically in storage in your Amazon account, ano? So I don't suggest you guys keeping image instance for this. So I would just do what I did earlier, to basically just make your own server with a cheaper version of the server. Make your task, put everything in there, and then once you're ready, go ahead and generate another server later on with a higher performance server. So as you guys can see here, my server that I just made is now destroyed and it's not here anymore. And then for you guys to destroy this one, I would just go ahead and click on destroy as well, and there you have it. That's how you guys use AYCD to generate a server, and how to save a image instance for future drops. It will just be a lot easier. It's a lot faster. You guys can create 1, 2, 3, or 4, 5, you know, whatever, however many you guys want, however many bots you guys want. However, like I said, with the remote desktop client, it does take a lot of it will take a lot more stress in your computer, so I suggest using Royal TS. And again, like I said before, if you guys like to make a video of Royal TS, just go ahead and hit that. Go ahead and comment down below if you guys want that. Let me know as well if you guys like this video. I think that's basically it. If you guys have any more questions, again, leave it down in the comment. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button, guys. And thank you guys for watching. Kita kits.